Hello everyone. As you can see, I'm a mess. I'm a little under the weather, so if you can hear me sniffle or whatever, or my voice sounds a little off, that is why. As you can see by the title, we are trying new TikTok trends for 2023. I've seen a lot of videos too, or like what they're expecting for trends to happen and stuff like that, or some that have already happened and either it was great or it was a flop. I also wanted to say that we passed not only 100 subscribers, we finally hit 200. Not even finally, it literally happened so fast, so I'm just really grateful and wanted to say thank you guys. And I can really tell y'all really like the try on stuff, so if you're not subscribed already, subscribe. From like 30 people to 200, that's like a big deal. So I definitely think it's important to always prime. So I'm going to go in with my Watermelon Glow Recipe Plum Serum. It's the hyaluronic serum, and I'm just gonna put that all over the skin. I moisturize every morning after I wash my face. I honestly try not to wash my face too much because my skin is so dry, and I just don't see that as being something I want to do every day. So I try and let whatever I put at night to sit on the skin all day, but sometimes it does wash off because I do at least put some water on my face in the morning. And then I'm gonna go in with my dewdrops as well. The dewdrops are intense. Okay, so now I'm also just gonna add a little bit of the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. New trend as well. A lot of people I'm seeing have like that darker glow, underglow. So it really doesn't matter, but this consistency, which I don't know if you guys can see on camera, it's like a tinted, glowier primer. So we're gonna use that as well as an underglow to just give it some shimmer, because the other products, they're glowy, but there's no shimmer, and that's definitely a top trend right now. I've also been seeing that people are predicting that this whole glow thing is gonna change, and the makeup trends for 2023 is gonna go kind of back towards like 2016, where like there's the crazy highlighters, there's the crazy soft matte look, which is definitely gonna be an interesting vibe to say the least. I literally can't catch a break. I got my wisdom teeth removed. I don't know if you guys remember, if I ever told you guys, earlier in the year, and from that moment, every 2 weeks I've been sick with something. Like if I get better for 2 weeks and then I'm sick again for a week with something else. This is just a common cold, but I hope it goes away soon because my vacation is next week. So I'm kind of grateful that it happened now and not later. Okay, so I don't know if you guys could see the underglow as much. It's definitely not as tinted or bronzy as some of those new ones are, but it's kind of all I have on hand right now. Next thing I think we should do is brows. On TikTok, there's so many people who do their brows first now, which I've never done ever. And I'm using the Brow Stylist Defined by L'Oreal, and I'm using the shade Light Brunette. I'm going out for dinner, so if this ends up looking wild, I'm going to be a little mad. I usually just fill in my ends of my brows first, and honestly, I don't even know if I like it better. I also feel like this shade is not my shade. I'm so excited to get my brows done, and just in general, when I get my brows done, I feel like a way different person. Brush it out with the end. Yeah, they are so long, they definitely need a grooming. So the brows, I usually just feather them in lightly. The brows are pretty dark as they are. Next thing, this big thing, is underpainting. Now I underpainted in a couple of my other videos. I feel like I love the way it looks. I'm just getting used to it because it's definitely a different and new process in my routine. To underpaint, if you couldn't guess already, I am going to be using the She Glam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour. I've been obsessed with this thing. If you haven't seen my last makeup video, it's the perfect shade. I've also been seeing a trend where they pull the bronzer or contour kind of like that, and another one would be to a little bit on my ring fingers, and then I seen on TikTok they go like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I could see a little bit of a shadow there, and it does make it kind of more of a straight line. And then the remainder, which is also a 2023 trend, is to bring it over the nose. Liquid highlight for the base underneath. I think that's pretty much the underpaint. I think that's all that goes with it. Let's see how foundation looks on top. For foundation today, I think I'm gonna use the Yensa again because it is lighter for me, and I noticed it matches my neck better. I think I've chosen too many warm shades my whole entire life, so the neutral is where it's at for me. Apparently, people have been blending out their makeup with one of these, which is a powder puff. I think we're gonna do it today and try it out. I hope this does not look crazy. It's not bad. It's definitely better than the Meredith makeup challenge where everyone's just wiping it with their hands. I honestly don't mind the way this blended out at all. I almost feel like it can help maybe with the coverage, kind of like using your fingers. It just like there's nothing sucking up the product like a sponge. Okay, this is my first time trying the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener from Rare Beauty, and I got it in the shade Light, which is the lightest, so I'm having a feeling it's gonna look super white. But if you guys know me, you know that my under eyes are pretty dark on their own. I've been really excited to try this, so I just bought this yesterday. It's brand new, first impressions. And under eye brightener and hers is trending right now, so I thought it would be a perfect time to include it in the trends video. So let's see what this is all about. Oh my gosh, this applicator is absolutely insane. The fact that it's a complete like metal tip is insane. Oh, and it feels so nice. I'm obsessed with it. Am I using too much? I don't even know how much you're supposed to use. I just like the way it feels. And I like the shade Light, honestly. Selena, you really did that. I think I'm gonna use my fingers to just kind of tap it in. It is sheer. It's not like a full coverage consistency of any sort, but look how much that brightens the eye. For my under eyes, that is an insane difference even on camera. And then, you know, my favorite concealer, we're just gonna go over top. For concealer trends, I haven't really seen any other than putting a little bit of blush in your concealer now. I've noticed that's become like a huge thing. I think that's good. Okay, let's try to blend this out. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender for this. Okay, so it's definitely giving more of a pinky undertone. On top of the brightener, I really like the way my concealer is looking. The pinkiness, I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't know what the reasoning for all of these trends are. Like, is the pink supposed to help color correct, or is it just supposed to make you look blush underneath your eye? Like, I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know if that did much. And I put quite a bit. I love makeup. I'm here for all the trends. I love beauty. You know this. I'm also here to learn at the same time because I don't know everything. I'm gonna use the powder puff again, which is also a huge trend. Let me know what you guys think the makeup community is gonna be trending with this year. I kind of agree with 2016 glam because highlighters are, people either wear them or don't nowadays. I personally, I'm good without. I like the cream stuff. Don't care for the powders anymore. Honestly, I've outgrown that type of makeup. But this, setting into the skin like this is probably one of my favorite trends. Another trend I saw as well on TikTok was that you only set your face within your T-zone. I like that. I love glowy looks, and I've always, honestly, for the longest time now, I've always set my eyes with powder. Maybe not my whole T-zone, but I've always set my eyes at least with it and left everything glowy. So that's not new to me. I've done that for a while. I didn't even know that was a trend. So seeing that made me really happy. I love my skin to look like that, so I'm here for that. And then with a powder blush, I'm gonna go over it with the Fit Me blush in the shade 40 that really looks like the NARS Orgasm blush, which is still trending. That blush was such a big thing when I was in high school, and it's equally as back now, which I think is crazy. And that's the thing with doing the brows first, I'm not really a fan of, because now I feel like they're drooping down again because of the spraying, because of the powder. Eventually your brows, I feel like, will move unless you do a brow freeze in the beginning. So I kind of messed up that trend. I had to go over it. I'm sorry, you guys. It was literally falling down. Okay, now for eyes. Everyone has this cat eye type of flex where they're like going outer on the eyes and then making their inner corner very sharp. I'm actually going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to use the brown shades in this to start blending my eyes. Then I'm taking an eyeliner brush and I'm gonna go in more with a dark brown to wing out the edges. Like, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm losing the product. I think this is out. No. I think we slayed with this one, but unfortunately my eyeliner gave out on this eye, so if it's looking a little debatable, that is why. I don't know, but I actually really like the way it looks on my eyes. I feel like I look kind of scary, but in like a good way. Hey guys, I think I did the best cat eye version I could given what I had to work with. Okay, I know the inners aren't perfect. I don't want to hear it. Overall, I think it looks cool. It's definitely different for me. It's something I probably wouldn't normally do, but I kind of like that it's out of my comfort zone. And I'm wearing it out tonight, so that's really huge for me personally. What do you think?
Oh shit. Whoa.
Never done
you
it.
like?
I don't know. It's a new makeup trend. I'm doing the 2023 makeup trend video, but now I realize I'm going out to dinner. So, do I rock it?
Rock it. See what your bestie says at dinner. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on the video, please.
Okay, that was cringy. You
That
can't
was
do me
cringy.
like that.
Don't do that.
I'm a little scared to rock this in a sense. This is sexy or cringy. I kind of feel like it's sexy though. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. This is totally out of my comfort zone. Mascara is on. The last trend, which I need to sharpen this pencil, would be to kind of do the O lip liner. So you have like no Cupid's bow. The same for the bottom. Okay, I don't mind it. Let's put some lipstick on top of it and see. Actually, I think we're gonna do the gloss, which this is a favorite of mine. I absolutely love this stuff, especially because my lips are dry right now. Lipstick might just not do it for me. Okay guys, this is the final look, trying all 2023 makeup trends. 2022. I feel like some of these started in 2022 and we've transferred over and started using them over into this year, but let me know what you guys think of it, or tell me what things you wish weren't a trend that are a trend. Overall, I will give you my thoughts that I do think the cat eye trend is super sexy and cool, and I've seen it done a lot on Instagram and stuff like that. So is it a win? I'd say so, but would I do it all the time? Probably not. Favorites also were the underpainting. I thought that was a cool concept because you can really see it actually the way I did it this time more than any other time. Do I like the pink blush and concealer? I don't know that it made a difference, so I'd say that's not really my favorite trend. Another favorite though would be the O and then nose contour. I felt like that was a more natural and very precise way to contour my nose without blending with the brushes. I find maybe the brushes do kind of make it more messy. And then the O lip liner I think is, again, out of my comfort zone. Different, kind of gives you the illusion of maybe a more poutier lip. I hated the brow one as well. I would definitely just continue to do my brows once I'm done my base. I just feel like they sit and last better. They're not moving around. I'm not really touching them. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get over these eyes, guys. Like, I keep looking at myself and I'm like, who am I? Okay, anyway, stay tuned for more of them, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate hanging out with you guys, geeking, doing our glam. You know the drill. Love you.